महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महादेवमुदं शिरसा नमामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि. Understanding the working of this dynamic scheme of things called Jagat, it's very important to recognize what implications are there when an organism is given freedom. You know, if you give freedom, it's subject to abuse. That's freedom. If you cannot abuse, it's not freedom. And you don't abuse is what is expected from you. And that means there is such a thing as abuse and the avoidance of abuse, and that should be known to everybody. If any knowledge that is gained through a process of learning can never be universal, like English language. They thought, so this Englishman thought that English will be a global language. Just 25 miles away, the French fellows, the French people, they don't speak English, they don't want to speak English, and even if they know, they don't speak English. They've got some attitude towards English. I have tried to talk to them. Nothing, because of our history, I think. Both the fellows went to colonize countries. And the Englishman always colonized, he won. French never fought the perfume people. And therefore, they never fought and won a war. Only one war they won, one battle they won. And that was done by an Italian, Napoleon. He was from Napoli.
Corsica. He was a Corsican. Italian, but Corsican.
So, maybe that's the reason. But I say, this English man thought he will rule the world by making them all talk English. And when others talk English, they can't talk like Englishmen. And therefore he can have an air. We tell them that is not the way to speak English. This is how you have to speak English. We tell them. So, it can never be global. The French don't speak. Other European countries, all of them don't speak. They try to learn. The Japanese don't speak. The Russians don't speak. They all don't speak. Chinese don't speak. India also doesn't speak. The rural India doesn't speak. And there are a lot of masters and they have done bachelor degree holders and master degree holders in Gujarat and other states, and they all do it in their own regional languages, and therefore you talk to them in English, they will answer in Gujarati. They don't speak. Because they are taught English in Gujarat. In Gujarati. And Tamil Nadu also. They are taught English in Tamil. We were all taught like that. No English. It was all taught in Tamil. There was a poor man. And so this is how I learned. Poor man. P-W-R. Poor man. That's how I learned. Poor man. English, N-O-W now. L-O-W law. How? B-O-W, I bow. If it is a bow, it is bow. Bow. The verb is different, noun is different. What is the logic? Logic belongs to Englishmen, okay? Non-phonetic language. But I appreciate them better because they don't write and drop as much. These European languages, they write so much, and when they say, they drop. It is something like you come out of your house nicely dressed, and by the time you reach the place, it's all gone. They keep dropping all the letters. Huh? Where do you write? If you have to drop, why don't you just drop it? Very funny. You have to learn a language. You have to teach people. It can never be universal. Nothing can be universal if what is to be universal is to be taught. If it has to be taught, then it should be taught by every mother, every father, every teacher, every school. It's not possible. But you need dharma for a human being as universal, untaught by anybody. See the logic. If it is to be taught, it cannot be universal. And it has got to be universal because the human being is given the freedom. And he must have a basis to check what he feels like doing. All the impulses are there. See, the donkey feels like kicking. A dog feels like biting. And the donkeys feel like braying also. Barking. Dogs feel like barking. And scorpions feel like stinging. Human being, can do all. He can do all. He can kick, he can bark, he can bite, he can shout, and he can sting also. Correct? Huh? Human beings are free. And donkeys only kick. And that too, hind legs. Therefore, you don't go behind a donkey. Predictable. Because only hind legs it will use to kick. So you don't go behind a donkey. That's why it always takes rest facing a wall. It faces a wall. It faces a wall, and therefore there is no frontal attack. And if there is any problem from behind, the donkey thinks it can take care of with his legs. Right? Only one thing, one problem, we can predict it. Human being, you don't know whether the fellow will bite you, will kick, will shout. We don't know. Will shoot. He can do all kinds of things. Because he's free. Understand that freedom. That because he's free. But he doesn't do it. That's because he has a certain basis for his interaction with this world. He, she, every human being it's amazing. This is how it works, how it works. If you examine the behavior of an animal, it becomes very evident. One thing becomes evident. Cow is a gentle animal. We read in our school lessons, cow is a gentle animal. Did you read? I read, I remember. Cow is a gentle animal. And true, it is a gentle animal. But if you threaten the cow, then it can also, if it feels cornered, it will attack you. And it has got horns. And even if there is no horns, the modern cows, there are no horns. I don't know how they lost the horns. I don't know. There must be some process. Horns are not there. But still they will attack. Animals, they are not Hindus. They will attack. If they are cornered, they will attack. Animals, they want to survive. They will attack. If they are cornered, they will attack. And when they attack, they will use their horns if they have. And suppose someone who was injured, in the attack somebody was injured, somebody died, will the cow have guilt? If it has no guilt, from its behavior we are able to understand it has no guilt, then there is no dharma. Therefore a cow is called vimukta. Dharma adharmabhyam vimukta pashu. Pashupati is called Vimukteshwara. There's a temple, Vimukteshwara. Vimuktanam Ishwaraha, Vimukteshwaraha. Vimuktasya Ishwaraha, Vimukteshwaraha. The Lord of Vimukta. Who is Vimukta? Pashupati. Dharma, dharmabhyam vimukta. There is no dharma or adharma, therefore no guilt. Therefore, you can't book them. Whereas a human being is not the behavior of the human being is not the same. The cow does not want to get hurt. It's very definite. That is with every bacterium. It doesn't want to get hurt. Any living organism doesn't want to get hurt. That's innate in an organism. Human being also doesn't want to get hurt. Cow does not seem to know from its behavior that others also don't want to get hurt. Therefore, if it hurts, it doesn't have regret or it doesn't feel guilty, it looks. A human being doesn't want to get hurt and recognizes the fact that others also don't want to get hurt, like me. This is amazing. So, then you can extend it. Any living organism doesn't want to get hurt. I don't want to get hurt. And others also don't want to get hurt. Knowledge, it's knowledge. It's not born of any teaching, any sermon from the mountaintop. Why sermon from the mountaintop? I should not hear or what? So sufficiently aware. What I say, I don't require to be taught. I find myself knowing with my own simple common sense. Therefore, that I should not get hurt, and others also don't want to get hurt, is common knowledge, born of common sense. Common knowledge, born of common sense. Therefore, it is universal. Understand, these things are not there. Anybody who does it, I don't know why it's so obvious it's not. Therefore, only one value you require. This is how Bhagavan works, Ishvara works. One value is a human being is given. That is Ahimsa. Ahimsa paramo dharma, Veda. Ahimsa is the prime value, primary value, universal value. Mahaganapatin manasa smarami Mahadeva mudam shirasa namami Mahaganapatin manasa smarami